Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Dorbin number 68A. This is an interlocking type threshold. Used very commonly in residential sort of door applications. The 68A, the 68 stands for the profile or the cross-section of the aluminum extrusion. The A means that it is in the mill aluminum finish. You can also get this from Dorbin in the dark bronze finish as well, or dark brown. Now interlocking, that's the part that makes this begin to be interesting. Interlocking means that there are two pieces that interlock together. This is obviously the threshold. This, which is included, is Dorbin's number 32Z for zinc. That's a zinc-coated hook strip, sometimes called a J strip, because if you use your imagination it looks like the letter J. And this portion attaches to the bottom of the door and interlocks with this portion, this lip of the threshold, making an extremely positive sort of mechanical interlock seal for the bottom of the door. Preferred by a lot of people. Preferred by a lot of installers that make a living installing doors and frames. They know how effective this material is. Homeowners that have a door with an interlocking threshold know how long-lasting they are, because it's very typical that an installation like this will be decades old. And quite frankly, the only thing that ends up needing to be replaced after a while is the hook strip, which you can buy separately. And that's only because it's unintentionally damaged. There might be a shoe left in front of the door when the door is pushed closed, something in that sort of range. Something else very interesting about this also. That interesting aspect about an interlocking threshold like this is that you can do a water return sort of preparation to this threshold. And what that means is, inside of the trough here, if you imagine a straight line of my finger, drill the hole down inside of here so that the hole would project out right about here, and then notches were made, 2 or 3 of them, very small with a hand file, so that any water that got inside would get trapped in the dam back here, go through your weep holes, those are what those are called, weep, W-E-E-P, and then out the front. Okay, very typical sort of item. You can even order a water pan. You could get an aluminum piece of sheet metal that would go underneath that. That's an option that Dorbin can give you as well. It'd be ordered separately. It's very inexpensive. It's just basically a piece of metal that would sit below the threshold and on top of the sill, so that any water that did get in there and use the weep hole water return sort of feature wouldn't sit and collect and pool on top of your sill. Really nice sort of installation. Now, we talked about that hook strip being nailed on. Well, this is going to come with nails. You can see that you've got screws there and nails. Those, zinc nails are going to go in. You've got really long number 10 flathead wood screws, and it's because of the dimensional properties of this threshold. And let's go over that now. There's an image below this video showing everything important dimensionally about the item. First of all, it's 4-inch wide, and it's 1.25 inches tall, so that's what you got to take into account when you're installing this material. 1.25 inches is the overall height. So if you've got an undercut of your door, you need to be able to allow that 1.25 inches plus a small margin for your hook strip to go in. Something in the range of 1/8 of an inch, maybe 3/16. You can see that bird's mouth there on the hook strip is wide enough to accommodate a small amount of latitude. I'm a fan of not cutting the door until you have the material in hand so that you can actually measure it. Not that it varies, but if you can, it's nice to have it there. And available in several different lengths as well. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. The reasoning is if you had to take this 4-foot piece and cut it down to say 40-inch, you'd eliminate that countersink. And the next one's all the way over here. So if you order a custom length, we'll not only locate that first countersink at the proper distance from the edge, but the proper center to center as well. Dorbin is a comprehensive manufacturer of things weather stripping related: thresholds, perimeter gasketing, door sweeps. Material made of aluminum like this, architectural bronze, stainless steel as well. Any questions on the Dorbin number 68A, mill finish aluminum interlocking threshold, or any other Dorbin product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.